And if you can repeat the same again here, all of a sudden I think they could be vaulting up into some serious contention for the championship. As we wait for the lights to go out, we hear the revs rising as the lights go. That was a very good start from the third row by somebody. I'm not sure if that might have been a little bit optimistic. Obviously we've got some seriously good eyes on the prize down there, so we'll let them sort that out as we go charging into Redgate for the first of 6 laps. What we suspect, and I stress suspect, don't take my word for it. Treat me like the internet. Don't believe a thing I say, basically.
I'm not treating you like the internet.
For that, I could probably be very grateful. But we think this might be the last race of the day. However, it would be great if we can get the Lansdowne Classics out. Well, the riders are up to Schwann's Curve, the fast left-hander at the top there as they swing it into McLean's. So quite a bit of action down that part of the circuit today, haven't we, Bradley? Seen pretty much quite a bit of action everywhere, apart from the chicane. Actually, the chicane's been remarkably quiet, and that has definitely been the spot of many incidents in the past, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You've well and truly jinxed that one now.
Yeah, I know I have. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember Alex Mann not joining the Chris Rogers fan club a couple of years ago when Chris slithered into him in the wet, and Nicky Wilson as well after winning his
first ever
race in the morning, and in the afternoon slithering into the scenery there as well. So that was definitely a busy day down the chicane, wasn't it? So James O'Mara it is, actually leading Matt Weatherall, which is another great ride. As you say, a quick turnaround there for James on the Supertwin. I just know that Matt will be absolutely loving this race because he likes somebody to play with. Matt's a former rookie mini-twin champion and also mini-twin champion in his debut year as well. So very quick ride, there's no two ways about it. He does actually earn his living teaching people how to drive large vehicles rather quickly, so it's not like he's inexperienced. Back when he started racing, he was teaching people how to ride two-wheeled vehicles rather quickly with blue lights and funny little hats on the tops of their heads, or something like that. So definitely a very experienced teacher. And right now the teacher is being taught a bit of a lesson, and maybe you want an F900 and BMW between your legs, mate. Mark Bidswell is in third place ahead of Dan Mercer, Simon Bastable there. Joe White, the ever-improving Joe, loses a place on that lap. It's 3 places made up for him there. Who are you seeing there? Jack Wolf? No, not looking at Jack
Hayden
Wolf.
Smith.
Hayden Smith, oh yeah, making up 12 places. That's the back of the grid start for him. So yeah, he's doing well. Let's hope he can keep it facing in the right direction. Got to give a mention to ICS for Daryl Skins there as Matt Weatherall comes across the line in the lead. The 15.211. What's the lap record we're looking for here in this class, buddy?
What's that, Thunderbike Sport there?
Yeah.
Let me just have a quick look down here. Thunderbike Sport is Jack Semmer, 1 minute 13.7.
Yeah, well, Matt was telling me that he wasn't too far off the money previously, but that's a fair old lap record to try and beat. We'll wait and see how we get on with that. Certainly Weatherall being pushed very hard. That lap he actually went, didn't go quickest in either sector, even though he got the fastest lap of the race. He did a PB in sector 1, but a slow sector 2, so there's definitely some more time out there to be found. Our rookie Taylor doing another good job there as well. What was his earlier lap record? 17.099.
Yeah, okay. Darren Taylor.
17.5 on the first flyer. That's a pretty decent opening bid, really, isn't it?
Yep, James O'Mara has gone purple in this first sector here, and he is actually, in fact, in front of Matt Weatherall as they come out of Coppers and down the back straight once more. And this is where the F900 seems to lose a little bit of time there down the straights there, isn't it, compared to the inline 4 GSR 600? Yeah, absolutely. But James O'Mara is into the Robert chicane and back out.
I don't think he's lost much.
No, that's very true. Very true. As they come across the line there, it was less than a tenth. Now it's 0.3 of a second in the advantage of James O'Mara. And that's a 1 minute 14.953. Supertwin lap record of 13.4 coming into this weekend.
Yeah, Nicky Coates last year
didn't quite get broken. So yeah, we are looking at 13.
Yeah, you've got to be...
somebody retiring there back to the paddock there. They didn't quite catch who that was there, but numbers a little bit difficult to see when they're that far away.
Especially with the sun in our eyes.
Yeah, definitely. Further down the order, Harrison Day's made up 2 positions on Darren Taylor and Sean Wallace. Ben Brown's made up a position on Ollie Arbon for 3rd in the Supertwins. So at the moment, O'Mara, Bastable and Brown is the podium running in the Supertwins, and of course it is Weatherall, Biswell and Mercer inside the top 3 for the Thunderbike Sport. Rookies is Taylor, Wilson, and then the number 402 machine of Kane Farr.
Fastest sector time there for O'Mara once again as he goes purple in sector 1, but it's followed very rapidly by a green for Matt Weatherall. So Matt's a little bit slow, but again, we could just be talking very fractions of a second as he tries to stay with him. Which bike is Ollie on this weekend? Is he back on his old friend the Aprilia, or is he still hanging on the SV?
He's on the SV, I think, for both of these ones. Yeah, I'll double check that one when he comes across the line, but I'm sure it's the SV for both classes. As Matt Weatherall is looking.
Look at Weatherall's time there, mate. He's in the
14.883 there for Weatherall. You're right, yeah, as Biswell gets the better of Bastable gets the better of Biswell. Too many B's in that sentence for my liking. For third and fourth place overall, but of course they are in different classes. So Bastable remains in second in the Supertwins, and Mark Biswell, bike number 33, holds on to second in the Thunderbike Sports. But he's only 3/4 of a second up the road from the number 15 machine, Dan Mercer. So he can't quite rest on his laurels yet, can Mark Biswell?
No, absolutely not. He's definitely going to keep things going very nicely indeed. Somebody else retiring to the pits, going maybe they just fancy doing the full circuit for a change, but I doubt it very much indeed.
Adam Jamieson's dropping down the timing screen here, unfortunately. Keith, I don't
lost Jack Wolf as well there by the look of it, have we? Because he's dropped down the timing screen.
Jack Wolf down here because that's certainly a white bike as opposed to the yellow speed block colours of Adam Jamieson, former champion in this class. Looking around the circuit, nothing immediately obvious unless it was Adam who pulled into the pits earlier on.
Yeah, right, so where's our man Taylor? Still leading the rookies. He's ahead of the third place Super Twin of Arbon, but Ollie's 1.8 seconds behind him as the leaders come across the line now. Where will we get? That's
last lap flag going on. Just as you say, I'm looking down at the holding area. We do have the next race in the holding area.
Excellent. See, this is why you don't believe me, folks. I don't blame you at all. That'll be the Lansdowns coming out, so that's all good news. So let's worry about what's on the track in front of us. O'Mara, Weatherall, Bastable. Biswell comes across the line. Russo goes past on Mercer. That's for a place in class, and that's for a medal as well. So Tony will be well pleased with that result. Taylor goes past on Day as well, so he's made another place, and the rookie doing a very good job indeed. He's done a 17.5, so he's his best day with a 17.002, just behind him there. Let's see, Morven May now, the leader of the Super Twins, is down in 5th place at the moment. However, he's still 2 places ahead of Craig Houghton, who is second in the championship coming into this round. Who is third in the championship is Ollie Arbon, actually. So Ollie is the one who's looking to maybe close the gap on a few people. Here he's 56 points behind. But after this, we've still got another 300 points on the table after this weekend. So 350, including to tomorrow. So plenty of time to catch up or go wrong. A little bit of chatter on the radio there, nothing too serious, I don't think, as the leaders come across the line. And it is Matt Weatherall, who once again shows a clean Dunlop to his pursuer there. Doesn't quite break the 13s, but it's still the fastest lap with a 14.523. Ahead of James O'Mara, who takes a Super Twin win ahead of Simon Bastable there in 3rd place. Mark Biswell is 4th overall, 2nd in class though, so that's good news for him. 20 points in the bag. Tony Russo comes across the line in 5th place, 3rd in class for him, ahead of Dan Mercer. Then it's Joe White, the ever-improving youngster, former race winner, I think. Did he pick up a win in the Juniors Ninjas one time?
Who's that, sorry?
Joe White, do you remember?
Maybe, because he was classed as a... Was he classed as a senior at one point for one season, wasn't he? Yeah, last season.
Yeah, but anyway, he's been out pedaling, does some great graphics as young Joe. Harrison Day up next, then it's the rookie Taylor. Doesn't quite beat his own lap record of earlier. 3rd place of the Super Twins, though, 10th place overall for Ollie Arbon. Over the line after that.